very grateful to be here and grateful that so many people have come to create ecosystem restoration communities. Over billions of years, the Earth, which began as a molten rock, transformed into a beautiful garden. And I started to study this about 30 some years ago, and I found that there were principles to evolutionary succession, that from early cell division to more and more complexity, essentially the evolutionary system created, constantly filtered, and continuously renewed the oxygenated atmosphere, the freshwater system, the fertile soils, and created the most amazing biodiversity.
In a world where everywhere we went, more life comes to be, right? We nurture more life. We leave the world more alive than when we entered into it. And as it so happens, soil health regeneration is one area where that quite literally can be true.
Saw the opportunity to create an on-site wastewater treatment and eliminate the need for all that septic hauling. Wastewater treatment's out here, and that's aerated. Cattails absorb the nutrients, and then after water testing, this pond can get emptied back into the lake. There's a kune pig. So it's a heritage breed. I believe they originate in New Zealand, and there's a small breeding population here in Canada. But the reason why we like them is because they have root up the ground and just dig up the soil and really make a mess of things. And these guys have a little bit of an upturned snout, so they don't destroy the soil. So they're good for grazing and fertilizing as they go.
Different layers within the canopy as well. So you have young trees and older trees, and then we have things that come with age. So you have fungus growing on the trees and things like this orchid right here. You know, you don't have orchids in a highly disturbed ecosystem. So just these little things that you notice that are part of the ecosystem that are missing when you have a disturbance event. So all these orchids would have been wiped out in the forest that we're going to be looking at for restoration next.
Very compacted, very tight.
Yeah. So if this wasn't compacted, it would have come out like this. You see?
Let's see.
So this is just a really simple way of getting an idea of what the structure is underneath.
We concentrated on the land should be eco-friendly, bird-friendly, animal-friendly, and human-friendly as well.
Paul has the chipper out. We're going to make some wood chips, get this soil covered, like we've been talking about in terms of protecting soil and soil biology, which will reduce our watering costs and the stress on the plant.
So we've got cattle grazing through different paddocks. So no matter which paddock they're in, we can open or close the gate, and they always come here to water. They destroy this area and not 3 different areas.